In the 80s, especially, like.
When you look, shit, just look at that. Like, one day I was looking at Jay-Z portfolio and shit like that, and they was just talking about how bro was already doing a lot of his investing early, and people ain't realized that. Like, when he was in the early rock days, rock shit, like, it wasn't like it just, you know, he was already doing that as he was coming up. And I felt like Nip did the same thing, and they both kind of like demonstrated that, and that's why I just feel like, you know, even them coming up fast, they still knew at the same time it was other things that may not be as fast, but they still you get a lot of return on it, you get a lot of money from it. So that's the other thing, man. Fast money ain't always the best money.
It's so funny though that you said it, because I was listening to one of Jay-Z's lyrics, and he was just talking about artwork. Oh my God! Like, and it's just like that was the biggest thing to me, because it's just like, you know what I mean? Niggas don't think about artwork. Like, you don't think about that shit. You don't think how much you will buy painting, and then if it's sitting, it's worth a lot of motherfucking money.
It's funny, like what they call Warhols and all that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said, like, investing in that type of shit. And remember, like, when we was having that conversation about the wine shit.
The wine. The wine.
Same thing.
Yes.
You can buy aged wine. You can invest in aged wine and auction that shit. You can flip it. It gains value. All that shit. And the whole premise is because, you know what I'm saying, D-Cam told me I should start breaking some of the stuff down a little bit, so I'll give y'all spoon fee type shit. If you want to understand the wine industry and invest in that, just think about it as like a pair of Jordans that you never wore. You left them in the box. Never opened them. You still got
same thing with cognac or anything like liquor. Same shit.
Thing. Yep. They have premium liquors that came out that may only came out once.
Right.
A short series that got discontinued, and some wines that are like old as from like early Renaissance era, 1700s and shit like that. People have kept these bottles and never opened them. Shit in it. So same thing. You could get into the wine auctioning and investing in wine and shit like that.
It's a good investment.
Man,
that's always gonna sell. Wine is always gonna sell. Liquor's always gonna sell.
You know what I mean? So shit, man. You can also along with that, breweries. They have a lot of breweries you can invest in right now. They got even like coffee breweries.
Oh man,
it's crazy.
I think we was just talking about that not too long ago.
Talking about that, and like it's a lot of investment opportunities there. People don't know about them. They're there. I'm gonna put it out there. They're there, man. You can find it. All you gotta do is go on the internet and like Google a lot of this shit. You'll find the information yourself. I'm just kind of throwing it out there, but yeah, like it's a lot of different other hustles out there that are crazy lucrative, and we just never been exposed to them in the black community. It's not really quote unquote of us or in our nature.
It's nature, right?
Doing, you know what I'm saying, like. But, you know, just to expand, like, your understanding of, like, money and opportunities. And shit, even now, I throw that out there, too, while we're on that topic. Like, they already said the value of tobacco actually about to go up.
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, they was like...
Not even surprised. I mean, in New York, they already almost $20 for a fucking pack of cigarettes. Yeah.
They're saying that tobacco is about to... I don't want to use the word scarce because that's not the right word, but they basically saying the commodity of tobacco is about to become really expensive. I can't even remember exactly why, but...
and it's to the point where it's like with tobacco, they kind of like especially with Newports. It seems like Newports go up all the fucking time, especially in the black community. I think they look in what's in the black community that's selling.
Well, it's like...
And it's crazy that...
They said it's gotten hard from the pandemic, importing tobacco, growing it. It's just a whole backside of it. Because, you know, the price obviously, been going up. They've been, you know, fucking us up for years. But it's also that part of now the companies are struggling. And, like, again, it's almost like what happened when Trump did the tariffs on a lot of shit with importing goods, and the steel industry like crashed and shit because they couldn't get no more cheap steel from China. And so it's the same shit basically with tobacco. But you can invest in tobacco right now. There's a bunch of companies out there. You can invest in tobacco. Go out and invest in tobacco. Shit. There's one very popular company. Jesus, I posted that shit on the video. I can't remember the name of the company at the top of my head. I don't want to misname it, but I'll post the link on the video so y'all can go to that, check that shit out. But yeah, I've invested in them already. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty embarrassing not to remember what the name is, but motherfucking, that's how I be moving sometimes when it comes to investments. I don't mean to know but too much, but you know, I go in and I'm a bullish type of investor, so go invest tobacco, man. It's lit.
Tobacco always, I mean, like when you talk about like wine and tobacco and liquor, it's always going to make money. I mean, shit. Might have to start looking into CBD.
Well, like even now, they got what's called corporate cannabis, so you can invest. That's the easy way to get into it. If you don't have like, because a lot of people see the CBD products, they want to make their own, open like a dispensary or something like that. If you don't have if you don't have the resources to do all of that, you can invest in the market. But look up corporate cannabis. It's definitely a whole like share that they have that's for all of that CBD, medical marijuana, that whole now corporate cannabis. Go check it out. It actually spiked when the fucking thing happened with the federal thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it went up. The value of the shares went up like crazy. So it's like I said, yo, you gotta just hit the right places. You know what I mean?
So about let's talk about this goddamn COVID vaccine. I don't know if you guys are aware that somebody actually got the COVID vaccine and tested positive a week after they got the COVID vaccine. Now it's come to the point where, okay, if you take the COVID vaccine, can you still get COVID? Or did the person take the actual COVID vaccine? I watched this video of Camilla Harris on Facebook, and it seems like she didn't even really get the COVID vaccine. I'm gonna post it on the Damage Goods page to show the people, and but it shows like the lady's like kind of like taking the shot, but she's not getting the shot. It's just like, and she's just laying it down a certain way where the needle actually just like jumped, didn't never like poke through. It's just like jumped in a little bit and then it comes back out. So, you know, guys, like I told you again, we said on a couple of podcasts, is don't get that damn shot.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you know,
everybody has to understand, like, if you don't have like a small understanding of like biology and the human anatomy and DNA makeup and shit like that, I'm not no expert, but I was blessed to have somebody teach me and shit. But we always, the funny part is like we always look at these like movies and different shit like that as apocalyptic and all that crazy stuff. But zombies and shit like that and all of that, and it's not a zombie rant. But, you know, I guess for me, you know, when you got people tampering with your DNA, you just, you know, you ask for a problem. And for me, you know, I already knew that people were gonna have the virus because motherfucker, they gotta put that shit in the vaccine in order for you to be immune to it.
Right.
And I was having a good conversation with this guy, and he was already saying that they guaranteeing that if you're around somebody that has taken the fucking shot and they sneeze, you got COVID.
Right.
So realistically, it's like, if you take it, you got it.
Right.
You're gonna have and they saying, oh, this mRNA and all this bullshit. It's like a strain that doesn't harm your body and just fights off the other one. I get it. But hey, that's up to you.